Hi everybody, my name is Kunwar Kishore Arora. I'm the Managing Director for India and Global Chief Operating Officer of APCER Life Sciences. We're a global company located in Princeton, New Jersey, United States, in Ealing, in the United Kingdoms, in New Delhi, and in Ahmedabad. Thank you. The global pharmacovigilance industry has evolved over the last decade and a half. We've seen the number of molecules or drugs that have been filed between 2000 and 2015 has increased by about 2.5 times. The increase that we've also seen has been in the areas of rare diseases where the investments are being made by the innovator companies. This actually has helped patients who previously were not getting the appropriate amount of medical health care for rare diseases, and that is an exceptionally good work that is being carried out. We've also seen a new trend in the industry, and that is there are non-pharma companies that are also filing for drug approvals, and that number has increased by about 20% at the global level. If I take a look at the number of drugs that get approved at the FDA, they range from about a couple of dozen every year, with the lowest being about 18 in 2007, and about 45 drugs were approved in 2015. The statistics in India are limited, and they're largely collected by the pharma companies themselves. What we've seen within the Indian market is that there is a growing awareness for the drugs that are being consumed to be regulated, and as the regulators in the Western markets, in the US as well as in Europe, are becoming more active, the regulators around the world are collaborating, and in India as well, we're seeing that collaboration take place. This is going to benefit not only the Indian consumers who are consuming the medicines, but also will provide a level of confidence to the global the regulators around the world to source drugs that are manufactured out of India, and that industry is increasing in a significant way. So the pharmacovigilance market, is a few years ago was a little over $2.5 billion. We've seen the market increase till last year in the range of about $3.5 billion, and it is poised to increase to about $8 billion by 2025. Large part of the pharmacovigilance spend is increasing within the outsourcing industry. The in-house spend for pharmacovigilance is relatively flat because of the specialization that is required. We're seeing more and more companies are preferring to work with companies who are specialists within the pharmacovigilance space and who also offer allied services like medical information, like medical writing, like regulatory services. And with that, we've got to have a level of technology which helps ensure compliance within the pharmacovigilance industry. So, if we look at the regulators, the most active regulators around the world as the FDA and the MHRA, and the regulators of the other countries are equally active. And with the collaboration, what we are seeing is that patient data, patient safety is becoming of prime concern with all the regulators. There has been new regulations around GDPR which have come out, which protect patient data, and the regulators vis-a-vis patient health have also been making sure that a drug right from its inception to the preclinical through clinical as well as post-marketing is properly checked, documented, and the level of scrutiny has been increased significantly. The regulators are also checking and visiting factories around the world and equally so in India to make sure that the drugs that are getting manufactured follow the standards and guidelines, quality, and the assurance that patient safety and patient care is of prime importance for the regulator. APCER is a global company, and we provide assurance services within the pharmacovigilance industry. We have more than 65 customers that we provide services to. 2/3 of them are in the United States, and about 1/3 of them are in Europe. We've got a few in India. Large part of the work that we do is within the pharmacovigilance space, medical information, medical writing, and to some extent in the regulatory space. We also have certain allied services, which is the quality as service. We also provide IT platform as a service, for making sure that the customers who are taking our pharmacovigilance services do get the latest technology platform. And we support 2/3 of our customers on the ARIS, 2/3 of our customers on the Argus platform, which is Oracle, and 1/3 of our customers on the ARIS platform. In APCER, we're roughly 700 plus employees, of which 90% of them are healthcare professionals, 15% of them are medical doctors with an MD, and we cover most therapeutic areas. The balance 500 plus are PharmDs or M Pharms or B Pharms within the company. I think this is a great question. The ARIS APCER relationship came together last year, and it's taken us, and we've now seen the implementation of the latest ARIS platform, which is cloud-based. It has a certain amount of automation already built in, and the automation is now being increased to ensure a higher level of compliance as we go forward. We have on the ARIS platform migrated a little over 40 customers, and it has been done very successfully, seamlessly. It's probably one of the larger migrations that any company would have gone through on a fully compliant cloud-based platform. The key markets would be the United States as well as Europe for these services, and we already have customers, not just within the life sciences space of the pharma companies, but we also provide services to companies that are doing clinical trials, of which there is an increasing number. We're also providing these services to companies who are in the medical device space, so that they are compliant for pharmacovigilance as well. APCER's future plans within the the pharmacovigilance, medical information, medical writing, regulatory space is to create global state-of-the-art centers, and we just launched one on the 18th of January 2018 in Ahmedabad, and the next phase of expansion should be ready in about October of 2018. This would increase the seating capacity that we would have to about 450 seats, and on a for basing the talent over there. So the Global Delivery Center has been built as a state-of-the-art facility, which ensures 3 zones. The quiet zone makes sure that the employees only walk in there with their laptops and with no other product. The areas which are the warm areas are meant to have interactions or conversations over mobile phones or people use in the warm areas. And then we've got the entire the social interaction area, which is the cafeteria, to make sure that people can have conversation and have a good time. These centers are compliant. It has 2 levels of authentication that we do, so that only the bona fide workers are allowed to enter those facilities.